Satan of Spanish Town. The rise and fall of a Klansman hitman, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Once the old capital of Jamaica, but in the early 2010s, parts of this historic town were ruled by fear. Not fear of the dark, fear of the streets, fear of the next gunshot, and at the center of that fear was a name. Satan. Police knew him as Amal Roman. On the streets, he was known by his alias, Satan. To investigators, he was one of the main hitmen for the Klansman gang, a criminal network that controlled territory through intimidation, extortion, and murder. The criminal outfit which supports the opposition People's National Party. The gang is the biggest and most organized now operating in Jamaica, according to the police. Another dangerous gang known as One Order, aligned to the governing Jamaica Labor Party, also operates in sections of Spanish Town. Detectives believe Roman was linked to multiple shootings and killings across Spanish Town and surrounding communities, places like Hopeful Village, Lakes Pen, March Pen Road, and De La Vega City. His name appeared again and again in police briefings, always just out of reach. For residents, daily life meant watching who you spoke to, watching where you walked, and listening carefully when rumors moved faster than police cars. Because when Satan was said to be in the area, people stayed inside. By early 2011, the violence had reached a breaking point. The Jamaica Constabulary Force placed a cash reward on Roman's capture. A $250,000 bounty on the head of Satan, and another man identified as Navardo Hodges, alias DJ. He was officially labeled armed and dangerous. To the police, he was a priority target. To the streets, he was already a legend, feared, ruthless, and unpredictable. Then came April, Kent Village, just outside Bog Walk. Police say they were acting on intelligence when they encountered armed men. What followed, according to official reports, was a gun battle. When the smoke cleared, Amal Roman was dead. Officers reported recovering an AK-47 rifle, a 9mm pistol, and ammunition from the scene. Another man also died in the confrontation. The man known as Satan was gone. But in Spanish Town, death does not always bring peace. Police increased patrols, threat levels were raised, authorities feared retaliation from the Klansman network. Because removing one soldier does not always dismantle an army. To law enforcement, Roman's death was a significant blow to gang operations. To many residents, it was the end of a terrifying chapter. But not the end of the violence that had already scarred their communities. Over time, his name changed form, no longer just Satan, but the Butcher of Spanish Town. Not an official title, not something written in court records, but a street name, born from reputation, rumor, and the memory of bloodshed. Today, Spanish Town continues to fight for peace, development, and stability. But the story of Amal Roman remains part of its modern history. A reminder of how quickly gang influence can turn neighborhoods into battlegrounds, and how easily a single name can become a symbol of terror. In the end, Satan was not a myth. He was a man. A man shaped by violence, and who, according to police, lived by it. And in a town that has seen too much blood, his story stands as a warning of what happens when fear becomes power, and power is enforced by the gun.